We're starting today off a little bit different. I'm already done with my trading. And let me just tell you, it wasn't the prettiest thing ever. I squeaked by 6 trades, 3 losses, 3 wins with a 1.5. When I woke up this morning, I had a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish. I was double distracted, I think, today. Actually, triple distracted if I really think about it. You'll hear the ding of my Facebook going off quite often because there were a couple people that I was speaking to. And it's all right, guys. It's nobody's fault but my own. I turned the volume all the way down on my computer so I couldn't hear that anymore, and I moved the phone away, but the damage was already done by then. Because when I woke up this morning, I started thinking about stuff I wanted to do for the website, and Jason is coming and joining me pretty hardcore here. So, getting us on the same page and making sure that things are pretty fluid between us as well. When I woke up this morning, my eyes popped open at 7:30. Well, actually, they popped open at 5:30, then 6:30, then 7:30. And I just have so much I wanted to complete. And I have a lot of nerves around building the website. I'm not a WordPress person. I mean, I am. I've learned little bits and pieces along the way, but I'm definitely no expert. So I have a lot of learning to do in that area. And I have a lot of learning to do in that aspect of building things. There's a learning curve there, but there's also an excitement about learning it. So I'm spending time watching videos and learning things. Due to that, I wanted trading to be quick today. It was actually the longest trading I've done in a long time. It was 2 hours, and I took a break. I took a break when I took 2 losing trades in a row going against the trend. And I said, man, hold up. I'm fighting things. I need to step away. And so I walked away for a little while. I went downstairs. I ate some lunch, or an early lunch, because I hadn't had breakfast. I sat outside with the air for a little bit. Now later on, after I take the break and when I come back, I spend a lot of time and I didn't stop the recording. I just did some slow, deep breaths and some visualization, closing my eyes and thinking about what a winning trade looked like to me. And I took one after that. It worked out. I'm grateful, very, very grateful that it worked out. It was not my best day, but it was a day for lessons of knowing when my mind is so distracted by other things. I had to set my phone in a place where I couldn't even hear it vibrate. I had to turn everything down. I had to step away. I had to refocus and recenter, because what I was focusing on when I got back was still those losers and going, man, why did you do that? Why did you fight everything? Instead of saying, okay, that's what happened. We'll come back to that a little bit later. And now we need to focus on this section. I think that is something that we have to learn in every aspect of our life. Learning this in trading has helped me to become a better person. I really do believe that, because it helps me to do it everywhere in my life. Take that minute and go, okay, you were frustrated, you were lashing out, because obviously the last trade I took, it was just because I want this to work. And it didn't. Oh well. I wouldn't say today was really a big win. It was a 1.5 with 6 trades, but also most of that gets eaten up in commissions. So it kind of comes back to that point of today's win was about learning to just breathe, come back to it, and do the right thing instead of continuously trying to make it fit my emotions, which were I could feel my stomach tightening up. I could feel a little bit of shaking coming into my body. I can remember that first trade I ever took, and I couldn't even breathe during it. I'm like, I'm blacking out because I'm hyperventilating. It wasn't that bad this time, but my first trade was really like that. The market's going to do what it's going to do. If we allow it to affect the way we feel inside, then it's going to really eat us up. Just breathing, taking a moment, leaning into the discomfort and saying, it's okay. This is what happens. We will come back. We'll circle back around to this in just a little bit. Make sure that we really understand what we did. And by we, I mean me. Without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling on and take my little steps down off this soapbox and let you enjoy the video. Ta-da! All right. So we'll catch you around. Hello, good morning, responsible day traders. It is Wednesday. I have this feeling I'm about to start missing a short, so I'm going to cut this short really quick. All right, let's head over to it. Yeah, there it is. I am missing it right now. Let me give this just a second. I can't just get into this. It has reached an area that's held up before. Let's actually look at that daily chart real quick. Where is it? A daily chart. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at how much it's pulled up here. And it is very similar to the way this looks. Wow, it did do it just like that. And this looks like it's still trying to push up. So, looks like we're attempting to make new highs. Or did we make a new high here? We did. Not by much, but it looks like we're really attempting to make some new highs. But it's not going up with a lot of strength. This BB is really struggling to come up, so we'll just kind of watch it for a moment. Let's look at our 10946. Let's break this down a little bit bigger. Break it down whole. I like to pull it in real tight and look at it here. And we pulled so far away from these EMAs. We know what these are. These are magnets. We should be snapping back to them, right? Okay. Touch the area, it hasn't broken through it, but there we go, right there. Like I said, doing these counter trends after such a big move up, you want to be a little bit more cautious with your risk. So I'm going 2 ticks right behind this little spot. Go ahead and close it. Starting to pop back up just a little bit, getting above the above the EMA here. We do still have BBs strong and down, but I'm good with taking it out as we're reaching this area, as we're reaching the zero line. As I said, that 610 had started to show signs of a slowdown. You can see, I'm like, oh, is it? Is this it? I'm gonna give it a shot right here. The weakness, the pull up. Ooh, may come back further. Let's see. Hit close here in a moment. Yeah, I don't like this anymore. Oh, it got me. I didn't even get a chance to hit close. Ooh, it puts me right at that low. It's not pretty, but I'm gonna have my finger over a close button. This one out for sure. I think about pulling this one up to a break even. Still got a lot of strength coming down here. and in the MACDs here. So I don't want to have too much on it. And I know I'm fully distracted today. Fully distracted, which means that I'm not giving it my all at this moment. I'm going to give this one quick shot here. Right above this area, as the MACDs are leading higher. I'm very, very weak to the downside here. Yeah. I'm fighting things. Really got to pop. Closing out. I am absolutely fighting things. I do not have 3 losing trades in a row. I only have 2. This may pop up from here, but my mindset is just trying to force things. Yeah, so I'm down 1.5 points right now. So what I need to do, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to step away. I'm going to reevaluate things for a little bit. I'm going to breathe. I'm actually probably going to meditate. I think I've just got so much that I want to accomplish on my mind, and I have missed calls. I have lots going on. It happens to the best of us, right? So we're just gonna step that away, come back. I'm gonna go grab a bite. I'm gonna keep my mind in the right space, or I'm just gonna end my day with 1.5 points down. That is just the reality of things, that these things happen. So we'll come back to it. I just wanted to come back and say, you know, I absolutely allowed distraction to get to me today. I'm watching these BBs going down, which is typically a reason for me to take a short, but I was trying to absolutely force the long. I knew that a long is coming along, right? So I knew in my mind, like, okay, we're going to have a long for too long. But I'd even said earlier, this is an area that we could expect it to pull down to. And I chose to take mediocre entries along the way. That's just part of the game. You know, mindset and being focused is absolutely 100% part of this. We have to pay attention. We have to know what we're looking for. And if we try and just make things happen, you may end up 5 trades in with 1.5 points loss, which is where I'm at right now. That's just part of the game. I chose to trade fully distracted. And I'd rather lose 1.5 points than 20, you know, and there was a day when I would lose 20. So we're just going to that out and move on from there. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go grab a bite. I'm going to come back to it and we'll go from there. Woo, doggy. I'm glad I took my break. Because I was looking at this. I'm like, man, I really want to take a long here, but no. So I walked away. This would have been a better area as it pulls back a little bit higher right here. So think about what I was talking about earlier. I was definitely talking about anticipating a long to happen down here. But along the way, I was so distracted, I let little tiny, not real helpful signals push me in that direction. And that did me no good, right? So what I need to do now is kind of reevaluate things. Let's go ahead. I'll start from the beginning even. Let me go from my daily chart and work my way down. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm going to watch it as it pulls down into here, but we have a good potential for it to pull down further. You know what, guys? I'm going to take my point on this and call it a day. This is almost 2 hours of trading for me. I actually think I might have just snagged a 1.25 on that. Let's see. I got a point. And this may keep going down, y'all, but I'm done. I am ending up 6 trades. A 1.5. So basically everything was eaten up in commissions today, but it was a lot of time sitting here. It's just, you know what? We're going to close this off. We're going to look at everything. We're going to close this off. I'm going to come back and put something in the beginning, kind of describing today, because I think it's rather important. Let's go back to this really quick. I want to go ahead and right now we're at 1 hour and 51 minutes, and I'm going to come back and add something to the beginning, but we're also going to, you know, it's going to be cut down for y'all. So, guys, not my best moment. I know from the moment I actually woke up early with things on my mind that I wanted to do for responsible day trading, and that's, I like my sleep. You know, so I was like 5:30. No, go back to sleep for a little bit. 6:30. Okay, no, go back to sleep for a little bit. 7:30. All right, get up, start working on things. So I have a full list of things I want to accomplish. I may take tomorrow off. It's actually probably a very good idea for me. We've got FOMC coming out at 1. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I mean, I could wake up have everything cleared out, be in the best of moods, and ready to run tomorrow. So we'll just take it as it goes each day. But for now, I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going to go back and do some evaluation. I always watch my videos after, so it's going to be a while of editing and watching this video. But and you can see, I don't know if you can see this actually. Sometimes it lets you see the side, sometimes it jumps around. So let's just look here. Definitely making that push back to the upside, right? That reversal bar was a good area to take the exit. I had somebody ask me the other day on YouTube, have I done the stats of taking my trades out at 2 points every time? I have not. And I hope you hear this. If not, and that would be patient trader. I hope you hear this. But if not, I'll send you a message a little bit later. But no, I'm an optimist, so I always like to think that it's going for more, and I'll use that second contract to just play with, as if, hey, if it's pulling back, cool, I'll take a break even, I'll exit a little bit early. It's just kind of like extra points for me in my thought process, because I was brought up with that thought process of trading of, you know, we're trying to make 2 points a day. So I try and make 2 points a trade. And then anything I get after that, in my mind, is just, you know, sandbags, and sandbags can be good if you play a certain way, you know. So I'm thinking of spades anyways. Guys, I've not been swimming in a few days. I have a ton of stuff to get together. Jason has become a huge part of responsible day trading, and I can't be happier. I have all this stuff written up here like best day, because, you know, I put little signs up above my trading so I can kind of keep it in mind, and I don't think that I paid attention to it, but you know what? It's okay. I may even leave in there where I'm doing a little bit of just on the spot meditation to keep my mind in the right place. The nerves were there even when I took that next trade, and so it tells me that it's just time to go for the day. So we're gonna wrap it up, and hope everybody has a fabulous Wednesday, and I definitely look forward to catching you on the profitable side, even if it takes 6 trades to get there.